Welcome to this video tutorial on how to register for Camp Mack online. This video is for people who have not registered online before. Check the links in the description for our other registration tutorials. This video will cover creating a login, creating a camper, signing up that camper for a camp, creating an emergency contact, and filling out the required forms. So let's dive in here on how to create a login. All of these start at our Camp Mack website, www.campmack.org. Then you're going to go to this top right button, Register Online. While it loads here, be thinking about what you'll want to use for your username and password. We will need those in a minute. We're going to go to the right-hand side, Create New Account. Now on this screen and every other screen, anything that is required is shown in red with an asterisk as well. So we are going to go through and input our test camper today. Now this is where you would put parent information. This is not where you are putting in the camper. So this is essentially your information as a parent. Yes, this is Mike from the Brady Bunch. He's and his family will be our test campers today. If you end up using an email that is already associated with a login account, you will receive an error message. So please be sure again to double check. That helps us decrease duplicates in our system. Cell phone here, we do ask for home and cell phone numbers. We want to be able to reach you in case anything could or would happen, and those will be covered in our emergency contacts. So you just click next, and that was a unique one. So we have now created a login. So be sure to remember your password and that login username. There are buttons on the main page to reset that. Now we are going to be putting in our camper information. So we are going to start off here with Greg. And you'll see here middle name is not required, but last name is. Preferred name, this would be where you put in a nickname. And birthday. We do use month, day, year for this. Now, grade is a very important question here because that is how our camps are determined. So please be sure to fill out both birthday and grade. Camper photo is a nice option. You can upload a photo of your camper so that we, when we look them up, can see who they are and associate a face with a name. Then we click next. Here, we do need to put in the address. There are some nice features here to make your address input quick, and that when you put in the zip code, you will see it auto-populates the state. So that makes your life a little bit easier with this process. And then you're going to click Save, Next. For phone numbers, again, we do just want to make sure that we have as many phone numbers as possible in case something would come up, and so we can stay in touch with you. That's why we require both home phone and cell phone. And I forgot to scroll down. We do require email address here. This email is one to associate with the camper. So if your camper has an email address, you would use it here. So we can put in about anything. We are going to use ours from Camp Mack. Always scroll down to the bottom of the page to make sure you cover everything. Then click Save and Next. Then you get to this. This is our registration. This is where you sign up for camp, and we're going to register Greg for followers down here. So we click Save Next again, and we do see single child or multi-child. We do have a check on this, so we are able to see who gets multi-child. This is now for every child in the family. The first child is not excluded, so if you have any siblings, you coming to camp, you get the multi-child discount. Then under here, this is where we create the emergency contact. First, we're going to select Parent Guardian. We are going to create a Parent Guardian. This is going to be Mike, who is also in the login account. And he is the father. Make sure that you have this clicked. You do not need to fill in anything that is not highlighted in red, so don't feel the need to necessarily tell us your occupation, employer, marital status, and all of that. We're going to click Save, and you see it populates right here. Then we do need an emergency contact. You do need someone other than Mike Brady. So what we will do here is we will add in Carol. And for all intensive purposes, we are going to say mother. Again, all the numbers are the same, except with emergency contacts, you will need a different phone number, because if we're not able to reach the parent, having the same phone number listed for the emergency contact kind of defeats the purpose. Although for testing purposes, we are using these same phone numbers. But please list different ones. Then we click Save Next again, and you'll see the camper profile sheet. This is how we get all the extra information that we ask for. So here we will be filling in that he has a sibling, Marcia, who will be attending. Sorry, Peter, Bobby, Jan, and Cindy will not be attending camp this year. Then we will select t-shirt size. He wears a medium. Church attending. You can select any of the churches from this list or type it into this box here. This is also where you could type none. School attending is the same deal. You can pick from this pre-generated list, or you can select or type in where you go to school. The requests box, you could type in who you want to room with, maybe some other requests like that. Please list all allergies in here and any specific food allergies. It's important that you separate these because the food allergies are for our kitchen. Dietary restrictions, that is where you would list things such as vegan or vegetarian or that similar thing. So we're going to hit Save and Next again. And there's one question here that generates as well. Any emotional, medical, behavior, traumatic events that we should know. We are going to hit Save and Next. So that wraps things up. You see that this is now blue, there is a check mark, and this is green. So we have gone through and completed the registration. We are going to hit Next and View Dashboard. This dashboard is really the crux of your camp. You always want to wait for everything to load, which is what that is saying. So this is your main screen. It tells you the name of the account, gives you quick buttons to add camper, add program, or make a payment, but also enables you to select it and look at everything down here. So remember, with all of this, to check out our video on how to make a payment linked in the description on how to complete your registration process. There is a $75 deposit required for registration. Your spot will not be held otherwise. You can do most of this video of setting up your account at any time. You can do that by the same process we showed. You just will not have the option to register for any programs. Online registration opens for summer camp February 18th at 7 p.m. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach out to us at info@campmack.org or by calling the office at 574-658-4831. Thanks for tuning in, and we look forward to seeing you this summer.